Linguistic validation is a technique of reviewing and validating the accuracy, reliability, and conceptual equivalency for measurements of patient-reported outcomes. These outcomes directly reported by patients help determine the usefulness and efficacy of various treatments. The goal of linguistic validation is to maintain cultural and linguistic equivalency. The process of linguistic validation is one of the most complex tasks in the translation industry. These data collecting instruments must be translated for a wide variety of users spanning numerous cultures and education levels. Coming in the form of questionnaires, forms, and diaries, they frequently look at symptoms, health status, and quality of life. Since this content addresses patients' subjective experiences, translation can be challenging.
Linguistic validation is a complex process which includes multiple rounds of translation and review as well as patient interviews in order to confirm all content has been properly adapted for the culture of the target patient population. Some of the key steps include preparation, forward translation, reconciliation, back translation, harmonization, cognitive debriefing, and final review. The preparation step includes initial research, patient recruitment, scope definition, translatability assessment, and usability testing. For forward translation, two linguists work independently to create two separate translations. These translations are completed by translators who are native speakers with background knowledge in the field. Once the translations have been completed, both versions will be delivered to the reconciler or editor. During the reconciliation process, the two translations must be made into a single draft for review. This is done by taking the best parts from the two individual translations and proofreading the updated version. The reconciled version is then translated back into the original source language to ensure that the meaning has not been lost in translation. This step is called back translation. In the harmonization step, the back translation is reviewed and compared against the original source document. Any valid findings will result in corrections to the latest version of the forward translation. Cognitive debriefing is perhaps the most important stage for ensuring cultural equivalency and patient centricity. In this step, a patient assessment, like a patient-reported outcome, is tested on a small group of members of the target patient population to ensure that the respondents understand the translated questionnaire in the same manner as the original. In the final review step, cognitive debriefing results are analyzed carefully and the translation is updated based on findings from the analysis. This is the final version of the patient assessment and will be used to collect clinical trial data. To learn more about our linguistic validation services, please visit our website at CSOFTintl.com.